by the preeminent stallion in Australia in Zoustar.
And Zoustar won by 2 lengths.
He was a $1.2 million yearling.
At $1,250,000.
So if you wonder whether or not he's good looking, I'm not that stupid to spend 1.2 on a yearling that we don't know can run.
I love the way that he moves. He's got a really good action.
He's just got so many positives going for him.
Schwarz being brought forwards. The track and distance winner here.
Every second time he went to the races, he won. He's a winner, and you know, for us, he's our own, you know, Rosemont champion.
Schwarz will do it all. Schwarz has won the Group 1.
It was an amazing day for a couple of reasons. I was in a bit of a blurry bubble. The Golden Slipper had been run only 10 minutes prior to the William Reid, and we've got a mare called Stallion who was safely in foal to Do Darn Hot in the Northern Hemisphere. Her sister won the Golden Slipper, which suddenly exploded that pedigree beyond belief.
And Mahula knows to vote on that.
I was all a bit wobbly and blurry and wandered down and thought, well, whatever happens from here, I can't have a better day. I was soon to realise I could have a much better day when the horse that you own and you've selected at the Yearling Sale with a great team, Ryan McAvoy and Ted, my brother, and all the Victorian Alliance crew, that we'd picked the horse, we'd taken him on the journey, we'd got him to the big stage, and he salutes around the valley.
The moment that Anthony Mithen and Rosemont Stud have spent millions of dollars and countless hours chasing a Group 1 winner with a stallion prospect.
There were grown men hugging and kissing and crying. It was probably a bit much for everyone else to watch, but for us in that bubble, there was nothing quite like it. Yeah, no, look, he's had a great season, 2025. We hit 2026 with, I think it's 117 mares in foal out of 143 covered, so that's striking at more than 80%, which is, you know, getting towards the upper echelon of stallion fertility-wise. He's a beautiful horse, as you've seen here this morning. He just drops his head in your lap and looks for a cuddle and a pat. And thankfully, you know, I think that's part of the reason he made such a great racehorse. And he's kept that great temperament since. He's just kept this lovely, laconic nature about him, and he knows what he's doing in the shed. Don't get me wrong, but when he comes out of the barn, he's just back to you know, the beautiful horse that we know and raced and love so much.
I reckon he remembers me from the races.
What a dominant performance, beautifully ridden by Jamie, and you know, just so thrilled for this whole ownership group. They've been great supporters of our stable, great supporters of Victorian racing, and they've been rewarded with a very, very good colt now.
Beautifully managed by John O'Shea and Tom Charlton and his team. He had 13 starts, 6 wins, 5 of them were at stakes level. He's the stakes winningest son of Zoustar ever. And to culminate that in a Group 1 success was just manna from heaven for us guys who put together a stallion syndicate, and we hope and dream that you can race one at Group 1 level and get the chocolates, and you know, it was a day to remember.
Thanks, Jamie.
I can't wait to see the new vamped Moonee Valley racecourse. Bring it on, I say. We'll be there with the Rosemont Red, be it with our flags in the crowd or hopefully on the silks of a few jockeys. We're looking forward to it.